So, Asia Wilson and the Aces versus Copper and the Mercury. MVP Asia 61-62 for an all-time great player like Asia Wilson. If you want to win, if you want to assert yourself as Asia Wilson, if you truly want, if you want to solidify yourself as the GOAT with a player like Caitlin Clark coming, then it's the little things. It comes with closing out games against bad teams. So players like Caitlin Clark don't get an advantage in the MVP race on you. Because one that leads to them winning it. So let's see. Asia Wilson is on track for a nice scoring night. Copper with 21 points. Asia Wilson with 24 and Jackie Young with 20. Let's see here. Olivia Miles. Uh, Dallas versus Golden State 62-68. Um, Williams with 19. Uh, Paige Beckners with 9 points, 7 assists, 3 for 10 from the field. Agumake or Agumpawale, excuse me, 14 points. Um, let's see here. Golden State Valkyries up on Dallas by 6. Phoenix up on the Aces by 1. Tap into the WNBA League Pass. Tap into the WNBA League Pass. Aces, MVP Asia Wilson. If Asia Wilson wants to make sure she's solidified as the GOAT, then she has to close out games against bad teams like this. The Phoenix Sun, WNBA Phoenix Sun, is down by 1 point to MVP Asia. Okay. Caitlin Clark is coming for the GOAT status. She's coming for the GOAT crown. Asia, you got it. If you want to keep it and make sure someone like CC doesn't try to get it from you, you got to win. You got to get this MVP this year, too. And that comes with closing out games like this to poor teams. You can't lose to teams like this, to the Mercury. I'm sorry to the Phoenix Mercury, but y'all are kind of trash. Um, Asia Wilson with 24 points, Jackie Young with 20 points. Uh, Damn, Hammond is pissed. The uh, the coach for the Aces with her comments on Jalen Brunson. Um, let's see. Asia Wilson and the Aces down by 1 point to the Phoenix Mercury. Can the Aces close out against a trash Mercury team? Copper's amazing, don't get me wrong, but overall, the Phoenix Mercury, they got some work to do. Isn't that right, Drago? Isn't that right, my guy? Um, let's see. Olivia Miles and the Lynx are up 78-59. Um, Olivia Miles with 29, 11 for 14 from the field. That is just insane. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 2 for 3 from three, 5 for 6 from the free throw line. Um, man, Olivia Miles is disgusting. Um, Dribbles like Kyrie, shoots. She's literally Kyrie, female Kyrie. Um, let's see what's going on with the Seattle Storm versus Portland Fire. Seattle Storm is up 74-70. Um, Carla Leite, 14, 4 for 7 from the field. Ooh. Dominique Malonga with 21 and 10, 9 for 14 from the field. Dominique Malonga is gonna be one of the best young players for the next few years. Dominique Malonga, one of the few players that can dunk. Heidemann with 16 and 4 assists. Um, the 2026 third overall pick for the Seattle Storm, Awa Pham with 13 points and 3 boards in 21 minutes tonight. 5 for 9 from the field with 2 threes. Wow. Flage Johnson, lottery pick for Seattle as well. Oh. Um, Jade Melbourne, super young player as well, played for Washington Mystics last year. She is currently starting for Seattle. Flage Johnson, lottery pick for Seattle with 8 points. Uh, Carla Leite, she's a fan favorite for the Portland Fire expansion team. This is their first year. Jackie Young. Oh, gotta make those. Asia Wilson with the board. Chelsea Gray. Let's see what the Aces do here. Up 4 to close out the third quarter. Let's see. Let's see. Asia Wilson sets a pick. 7 seconds. Mercury, what are you going to do? Ew. Disgusting 3-point air ball. That's horrible. Let's see. The Lynx are up by 20 on the LA Sparks with no Kelsey Plum. You expect Minnesota to win with no Kelsey Plum. You don't necessarily expect a blowout though. It's disappointing for the LA Sparks. Um, let's see here. Um, Let me know who your favorite WNBA team or player is in the chat. Um, if you don't know much about the WNBA, I would stake my life on it being a good product. It's worth getting the league pass. Man, the Golden State Valkyries outscored the Dallas Wings 27-7 in the second quarter. They held the Dallas Wings to 7 points in the second quarter. That is coaching malpractice by Dallas. What are you doing? 27-7 in a quarter? Paige Beckner's also an indictment on you. You can't allow that. Let's see. Golden State Valkyries developing a commanding fourth quarter lead with 5.5 minutes. 79-69, 10-point game. Let's see if they can close it out. They should be able to. Dallas outscored them 29-20 in the third quarter. Let's see what they do. Um, Golden State Valkyries versus the Dallas Wings. Uh, so it looks like Golden State's not out of the woods yet with 81-69. However, they should be able to close it out, barring any Paige Beckner um, heroics. Lynx, that's game. 84-64. Olivia Miles destroying. Olivia Miles is one of the best rookies we've seen in recent sports history across any sport, across any gender. Olivia Miles should have been the first overall pick. I honestly think they picked AZ Fudd. Dallas Wings picked AZ Fudd number one because of her ties with Paige Beckner's. Now, is AZ Fudd top 5 pick worthy, top 10 pick worthy? Yes. Should she have been the number one pick over Olivia Miles? Absolutely not. And the first, third, fourth of the season has proven that true. Um, Olivia Miles just looks like a demon out there on the floor. She can get wherever she want to with her ball handling, super shifty and agile. She just shifts through. If you ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, like she's like the Avatar damn near because she's like a combination of a water bender and an airbender. Olivia Miles, the way she just maneuvers with the ball between players. Um, Olivia Miles quickly becoming one of the fan favorites of the WNBA. Um, I think she might win MVP as a rookie. So with that being said, three MVPs likely coming. Um, Portland Fire versus Seattle Storm, 2-point game. Carla Leite with 6. Let's see. So the Portland Fire probably have the most international players of any team in the WNBA. A lot of European players, a lot of Euro players. Um, Emily Engstler, she is one of the premier do it all gadget players. She plays defense, she passes, she scores, she does everything. Um, it's really interesting to see, players for Washington come off the bench last year in 2025, like Jade Melbourne and Emily Engstler, they have starting roles in these expansion teams, which is really interesting to see. Um, that kind of shows me that these expansion teams, I don't know if they necessarily got an equal level of talent, as the rest of the teams. However, looks like they're managing fine enough. You look at Golden State, you look at, Portland, 7-9 so far. If they can pull out this win in the fourth quarter, that will be promising for them. Um, she be throwing up the ugliest 3-point shots. Uh, Oh, what a block. Aces playing solid defense. 69-64 with 8.5 minutes. So we are doing a WNBA night watch along. 4 games going on right now. Let's see. Carla Leahy for Portland. 3-pointer by Portland. Staying with Portland. Let's see if Carla Leahy and Emily Engstler can lead them to victory against Seattle Storm. They're down 74-72 with 7.5 minutes. Tap into this game. Carla Leahy with the ball at point. Crossover, drive, pull up mid range. Gets just off the rim. Seattle taking it down. Seattle with some of the best young stars in the league. Dominique Malonga, top pick in 2025. Third overall pick, Awi Pham, in 2026. Falaje Johnson, Dominic Malonga driving in, drawing the foul. Um, Copper, Copper leading the way for Phoenix. Copper's killer. Oh, fast break for Phoenix. Can they tie it up? Ooh, Euro foul. Um, let's see. Dominic Malonga from the free throw line. 22 points tonight. 9 for 15. Ooh, 22, 10, and 3. 9 for 15 from the field tonight for Dominic Malonga. Can't make it a 2-possession game. Carla Leahy bringing the ball up the floor. Dribble, drive, pull him back out. Carla Leahy. Pass out, 3-pointer, brick. Jade Melbourne with the board. Let's see if that speed developed into control. And it does. Nice bounce pass to Malonga from Jade Melbourne. Seeing Jade Melbourne with the Mystics last year struggle so much with that. Seeing her slow down a bit. Ooh, nice pump fake. Is so promising. Carlington with 16. Let's see if she can make it 18 to close it to a 1-possession 3-point game. Tie game for the Aces. So Detroit is getting a WNBA team in 2029. I'm from Michigan. I live in Michigan. I'm a Washington fan. I live in Michigan. I know it's weird. It's for my family. Um, so I'm so curious as to when the Detroit WNBA team gets inducted, who is going to be uh the players inducted into the 2029 Detroit WNBA team? They're going to do a draft amongst the current players in the league. Every team is allowed to cross off, I believe, 6 players they do not allow to be taken to an expansion team. Other than that, anybody's game. So, Washington having so much young depth kind of scares me that some of them are going to be poached. Um, 7 first-round players currently on Washington, 2 more next year. Aces take a 4-point lead against the Phoenix Mercury. Um, 1-possession game. Oh, She looks like she's in a lot of pain for Portland. Wow. That is not good. Flage Johnson. Let's see the replay. What happened on this foul? If it was a foul. Oh. Oh, she must have got hit in the kidney. Flage just must have hit her with the kidney. Olivia Miles, career high 31 points. MVP. Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles is one of the best rookies I've ever seen. Number 5, Jane Daniels. Definitely gives Jane Daniels vibes. JD5, OM5. OM5? Does that have a ring to it? I don't know. OM5. Um, let's see. Okay, she's back. Yeah, I got hit in the kidney with that check. Portland Fire. Let's see if they can get the dub. Carla Leite taking it up the floor, dribbling around the double team. Ooh, layup. Can't make it. Is that a foul? Foul. A Carla Leite. Hard foul. She'll be shooting free throws to see if she can make it 18 points. Young point guard Carla Leite, number 0, fan favorite for expansion team Portland Fire. This is the Portland Fire's first year. So to be able to have a player that can kind of be face of your franchise, extremely needed. Drains that one, 17 points for Carla Leite. 5 for 9, 6 assists. Drains them both, 18 points. 1 point game. Seattle and Portland, 77-76. Let's see. Portland 7-9. Seattle's basically out of it. They're basically seeing if they can get Juju next year. Portland 7-9. They still have a chance to make the playoffs. This is a must-win game for Portland. Let's see. Awi Fam. Nice foul. Can Awi Fam, 3rd overall pick, extend it to a 2-possession game? No. She can only extend it 1. Can she extend to a 3-point game? Asia Wilson. Let's see. Alyssa Thomas with 11 assists. She leading the league in assists. Nice steal for the Aces. Carla Leite taking the ball up the floor for the Portland Fire. One possession game. They're down by 3. 5 minutes left to go. Emily Engstler draws a foul. Wait. Oh, okay. Copper taking it down. 3 ball. 1 possession game. And it is. She hits the 3 for Phoenix. They are down by 3 points with 5.5 to MVP Asia. Let's see. Dominique Malonga taking it in, using her size. Finishes over Carlington. Seattle Storm, 3-12 for their record. Dominique Malonga, 26-10, having career game. Splash 3 by Portland. Carlton said, "Let me get it right back." Dominique Malonga passes to Jade Melbourne. Jade Melbourne bounce to Malonga. Malonga turn around. Misses off the rim. Angstler to Leite. Let's see. Carla Leite. Drive. Layup. Just rolls out the rim. Blocked by Malonga. Blocked by Malonga. What a performance. Owie fam. Owie fam. Third overall pick. Drains the three in clutch time. Extends it to a 5-point game. Owie fam. Third overall pick. Career game. 18 points. 3 for 5 from 3. In the clutch. To be at her size, hitting 3 3-pointers. That's what you want to see from your third overall pick. Washington, I'm glad we got Lauren Betts. If we have the third overall pick, would we take Lauren Betts or are we fam? I don't know. It's tough to say. I'd be fine with either of them. I'd be fine with either of them. Oh my god! How did she make that? Extends it. Natasha Heidemann. Emily Angstler! Trading threes back to back to back. Dominique Malonga. Ooh, you got to put that up. Finishes. Malonga and Awi fam having career nights for the Seattle Storm, trying to close out the Portland Fire. Carla Leite wants the foul and doesn't get it. Oh, that's got to be a foul on Jade Melbourne. Yeah, that's got to be a foul on Jade Melbourne. Carla Leite is pissed. Yeah, Jade Melbourne grabbing the jersey, shoves her in the throat. They might call a flagrant one. They might call a flagrant one on Jade Melbourne. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of flagrant one worthy. And I love Jade Melbourne. But yo, she pushed Carla Leite in the throat. Shoved her in the throat after grabbing her jersey. That's a flagrant one. That's a flagrant one on Melbourne. Grabs the jersey, shove right to the throat. Yep. They're gonna get her for a flagrant. They got to, right? Portland Fire. Uh, let's man the talent of Dominique Malonga and Awi Pham. Top 5 picks in 2025 and 2026. Man, that it's hard to beat that. Carla Leite, she's really crafty on the interior. However, the trees of Malonga and Maui Pham down there in the paint, it's tough to finish in there. She can finish in there, but it's tough. Let me know who your favorite damn. Uh yeah, so let's see what's going on. Let's see who can close out tonight in the WNBA. Let's see who can close out tonight in the W. Aces up 78-72. Let's see. Uh let's see if the Aces MVP Asia. If you want to get your MVP again, you got to close out teams like the Phoenix Mercury. You got to. Otherwise, CC is gonna come and sneak and take that MVP. Um, Aui Pham and Dominique Malonga for Seattle Storm. What impressive performances. Dominique Malonga having a career night. Top 5 pick last year. Aui Pham, 3rd pick this year for Seattle Storm. Seattle Storm, one of the worst teams in the league every year these last few years. Once again this year. So they're probably, if they get Juju, Seattle Storm will be scary. If Seattle Storm pairs Juju Watkins with Dominique Malonga, Aui Pham, you know, they'll be nasty. Um, let's see. Seattle Storm, Carla Leite definitely hitting her free throws, making it a 1 possession game off the flagrant one. Jade Melbourne. She plays hard, but sometimes she plays too fast. What a block by Malunga. How many blocks is that by Malunga? Jeez. Jeez, Malunga. What a monster. Howie fam. Oh, what a 3-pointer to tie the game with 2 minutes. Whoa. Whoa. Portland versus Seattle. 89-89 with 1:50. Owie fam. Rip through. Jade Melbourne to Owie fam. Gotta put it up. Jade Melbourne with the 3. Brick. Let's see. Jade Melbourne. Carla Leite, tie game, 89-89. Seattle Storm versus Portland Fire. 1.5 minutes to go. Carla Leite. Dribbling out. Pass. Emily Engstler on the inside on Owie Pham. Fade away. Fade away! Emily Engstler. Emily Engstler with the fade away jumper on Howie Pham to take the 2-point lead with 1:17. El Drago. El Drago. Portland Fire with the 2-point lead on Seattle. Dominique Malonga having a career performance. Awi Pham having a career performance. If they lose, oh man. If you haven't subscribed, we'll be doing WNBA content, lives, videos all season long. NFL season comes, we'll be doing all that too. Live reactions, videos, analysis, everything. Subscribe. Carla Leite, Emily Engstler. Can they close it out against the talent of the Seattle Storm? Let's see. Seattle. Man, Seattle cannot afford to lose this game. Seattle cannot afford to lose this game after the performances that Dominique Malonga and Ali Pham have put up. Natasha Heidemann has had a good game, been quiet as of late. Emily Engstler. The Emily Engstler. Y'all better, if you don't know about Emily Engstler, you need to find out. Okay? She's like that. Heidemann. No good. Seattle, y'all had a 5-point lead not that long ago, and y'all choked it away. 0 field goals in the last minute 40. Carla Leite taking some time off the clock, taking her time. Carla Leite, ooh, lucky. Kickball. Can Asia Wilson and the Aces close out? Can Carla Leahy and the Portland Fire close out? Carla Leahy with a ball. Probably gonna. Oh, Emily Angsler. 3-pointer by Portland. Splash! 5-point game. Portland. Seattle was down. Seattle was up 5 like a minute and a half ago. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We'll be doing live reactions all season. Dominique Malonga, career night. 26-11. Blocks, block party. Owie Fam, 2026 third overall pick. Career night. That is the duo. That is the foundation for the Seattle Storm team, who is tanking essentially for Juju. Portland, expansion team this year, their first year. This is a must-win game. They are 7-9. They still have a chance at the playoffs. They have to win these kinds of games against bad teams. Fourth quarter, 27-15 advantage, scoring by Portland. What a comeback. Dominique Malonga, top 5 pick in 2025. Owie Fam, third overall pick in 2026. Emily Angsler, Swiss Army knife, two-way demon. Tatted two-way demon. Emily Angsler, that's what I'm going to call her from now on. The tatted two-way demon. Fadeaway jumper on Owie Fam to give them the 2-point lead, leading to the 3-pointer to give them the 5-point lead in the fourth quarter. Man, if Portland can close this out, they'll still have a chance at the playoffs, which as a Washington fan, I kind of don't want to see because we're right in that range too. Like one or 2 games. I think we're 1 game below 500. Carla Leahy taking time off the clock. Looks like they're going to. Emily Angsler. That might be game, y'all. Portland executed in the clutch and kept their season alive. Portland keeps their season alive. Man, wow, what performances by Dominique Malonga and Owie Fam. Let's see. Let's look at their box scores real quick. So Owie Fam, third overall pick this year in 2026, had golly, things tweaking. Bear with me. Owie Fam with 18 points, 5 boards, 6 for 10 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3-point. From a big drafted at 3, third overall, to be able to hit 3 threes in a game, extremely impressive. Dominique Malonga, career night, 28 points, 11 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 12 for 19 from the field. 1 turnover. That's what you want to see from your franchise player. Dominique Malonga and Owie Fam and Flau'jae Johnson as the 3-piece foundation, and then you add on a top 3 pick next year. Seattle Storm's going to be scary. Give them some time. Olivia Miles. What did Olivia finish with? Let's see. Olivia Miles with a career high. Let's see. Olivia Miles' career high 31 points with 4 assists, 4 boards. Olivia Miles, 80% field goal percentage on 15 shot attempts. 80% percentage on 15 shot attempts against the LA Sparks with no Kelsey Plum. She's putting a serious bid in for MVP as a rookie. Olivia Miles. Man. So, this is going to close it out. WNBA night. Please subscribe. Um, we will be doing thank you for the comments. Thank you for the comments. We will be doing live reactions throughout the WNBA season. Come NFL season, we will be doing live reactions. Um, Washington Mystics, Washington. Let's get ready. Live reactions all WNBA season. Um, we'll be covering every team. Washington fan, but we'll be covering every team, every player. Subscribe. Um, Howie fam, third overall pick. Great performance tonight. Dominique Malonga, great performance tonight. Asia Wilson does what she needs to do. Carla Leite and company does what they need to do. They close out their games. We'll be covering live reactions all WNBA season long. All these teams will be covering live reactions, video content. We'll be doing them all. Subscribe. We'll be I'm gonna try to grow the game of the WNBA. I'm gonna try to help grow women's basketball to whatever ability I can. You know, even if it's just a teeny bit, one person a day. If I can get one person a day to get a little more interested into the WNBA, then I'll be happy with that. Um, me and El Drago signing out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Um, look forward to tomorrow night's game, 7:30, Atlanta Dream versus Indiana Fever. We'll be going live for that game. Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. Tune in, subscribe. Um, can't wait for tomorrow night. This is my first live reaction. Second one coming tomorrow night. Tap in, subscribe.